Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom, there lived a kind and gentle king and queen who dreamed of having a child. Their wish came true when the queen became pregnant. The whole kingdom celebrated the wonderful news and eagerly prepared for the arrival of the royal child. One day, the queen got sick terribly and she was running out of time. The king desperately found a cure to save the queen. After a long journey, his brave knights discovered the miraculous flower deep in the dark woods. This flower could heal the sick and injured. The queen was cured and she gave birth to an adorable princess. The princess had golden hair shimmered like the sun, a beautiful testament to the golden flower's magic. To celebrate the royal birth, the king and queen launched a radiant paper lantern into the night sky. As the lantern drifted upward, it glowed with a warm, inviting light, a symbol of hope and happiness. Back to centuries ago, Gothel, an evil witch, discovered the magic of the flower. Instead of sharing the magic, Gothel hoarded its healing power and used it to keep herself young for hundreds of years. And all she had to do was sing a special song. Her rage was boundless when the magic flower disappeared. Filled with anger and envy, she devised a wicked plan. In the night, she sneaked into the royal castle and stole the precious child, vanishing into the darkness before anyone could stop her. The kingdom searched and searched, but they could not find the stolen child. Deep within the forest, in a secluded tower, Gothel raised the stolen child as her own and named her Rapunzel. Rapunzel's golden hair retained the magic of the golden flower, a secret that Gothel kept hidden. Rapunzel spent most of her time in her room singing and gazed out her window. The tower had no entrance and only a small window at the top. Whenever the witch visited the tower, she stood beneath the tower and called out, "Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair." Rapunzel would throw her long blonde braid out of the window, allowing the witch to grab hold of it like a rope, and climb up the tower wall to the window in Rapunzel's room. Each year, on their daughter's birthday, the king and queen released thousands of glowing lanterns into the night sky, their soft light illuminating the darkness. They held on to hope that their lost princess would one day return to them. Rapunzel was always drawn to this annual spectacle. She would gaze wistfully at the lanterns drifting towards the stars. Her heart yearned for the world beyond her tower. As Rapunzel's 18th birthday approached, her curiosity about the outside world grew stronger. She pleaded with Gothel to allow her to see the lanterns up close. But the witch refused, warning her about the dangers that lurked beyond the tower's walls. The refuse left Rapunzel deeply upset, and her dreams of exploring the world outside felt more distant than ever. One day, a kind and brave prince named Frederick was exploring the dense forest. As he ventured deeper into the woods, he heard a sweet voice carried by the wind. Intrigued by the enchanting voice, Prince Frederick decided to follow the sound. It led him to a hidden tower deep in the heart of the forest. Determined to discover the mystery behind the voice, he searched for a way to the top of the tower. Rapunzel was completely surprised when she suddenly saw the prince in her tower. Being isolated from the outside world for so long, she was a bit scared of a stranger. However, the prince's kind and gentle demeanor helped her relax. The prince entranced himself and explained that he had been drawn to the tower by her enchanting voice. Rapunzel couldn't help but feel a glimmer of hope. She shared her longing to see the lanterns up close and explore the world beyond her tower, but she needed to return before Gothel came back. The prince listened attentively and promised to help her. Rapunzel's heart soared with excitement, and she knew that her life was about to change in ways she had only dreamed of. Using Rapunzel's long hair, they carefully fashioned a sturdy rope that reached from the tower's window down to the forest floor. With a mix of excitement and worry, Rapunzel descended the makeshift ladder first, followed closely by Frederick. As her feet touched the ground, Rapunzel felt a sense of freedom she had never known before. They journeyed together to the kingdom where thousands of lanterns were released into the sky on Rapunzel's birthday. As the evening sky darkened, the kingdom's people released lanterns that floated upward, illuminating the night with a warm glow. Rapunzel gazed up at the sky, her eyes filled with wonder and amazement. She had never seen anything as beautiful as the lanterns flying among the stars. She felt as if she were part of something magical, something far larger than herself. This moment was even more enchanting than she had ever imagined. Frederick watched her with a smile, his heart warmed by her joy. As the lanterns ascended, the king and queen watched the people releasing lanterns. To their astonishment, they saw their beloved daughter, who had now a beautiful young woman. The queen gasped as she recognized her daughter's golden hair and radiant smile. Tears filled the king's eyes as he realized that their years of longing and the lantern tradition had finally paid off. They rushed to Rapunzel and called out to her. As they reached her, the king and queen tearfully embraced Rapunzel, telling her the truth about her past and how the wicked witch had stolen her as a baby. Rapunzel's memories came rushing back like a dream suddenly turned into reality. She returned to the castle with her true parents. Back at the kingdom, the people rejoiced as they welcomed their long-lost princess. The Lantern Festival became a celebration of Rapunzel's homecoming. Surrounded by love, Rapunzel lived a happy and fulfilling life with her true family. When Gothel returned to the tower, she discovered that Rapunzel had gone. The source of the witch's youth, Rapunzel's golden hair, was lost. Gothel grew older and weaker with each passing moment. She was left to wither away in the tower, facing a grim and lonely end for causing so much pain and suffering. Rapunzel and Frederick celebrate their love with a grand wedding, which brought immense joy to the entire kingdom.